guys, Linnea here. First of all, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate that you come to my channel and that you choose me to spend some time with. I really, really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Whew. Gonna have to work here to keep this puppy in center. Okay, here we are. I wanted to share some books with you. I have read a couple of books in the last, I think I started this one about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and finished it in a night. I could not stop reading. It is that good, and it is called The Witching Hour. The Witching Hour by Silver Ravenwolf. First book she's written in a very long time. Very good book. I will read you the contents so you know what's in it. But it's amazing. She sets you up on the moment before you start magic, all the way through, and just loaded with different types of workings. And it's like a book of shadows. I'm not kidding. It's a great book. It's really full of information and stuff we need to know. So the chapter 1 is the magical you and the work that you do. Number 2 is tools and supplies. Number 3 is magical timing, meaning, moon phases and that type of thing. The power of fluid condensers. She talks about things in alchemy as well as herbal work. It's just amazing. Silver's magical secrets. And then magical herbs, magical powders, and herbal blends. It's just chock full of them. The formulas, and that's all the recipes. And that goes from page 197 to page 269. That's how much info she puts in as far as... So anyway, The Witching Hour, Silver Ravenwolf. Great book. I recommend it highly. Everybody get it. Get it. It's so good. The next one I read that I couldn't stop reading is Backwoods Witchcraft. And this is Jake Richards. Yes, I was right. He wrote a book that is phenomenal. You learn so much from this book. It talks about the life, the times, and why. Why did they live that way? Why did they feel the need to preserve and do things the way they did them up there? And it's conjure and folk magic from the Appalachians. And it is a terrific book. It's full of history. It's full of magical formulas. It's just a great book. So I'll read you the contents of this one as well. It has forwards and acknowledgments, of course, but Through the Quilting Hoop is the introduction, and it talks about Grandma's quilting hoop, and it's really good. These roots run deep. Down Devil's Run. Barefoot Wandering. Soup, beans, and cornbread. From the east to the west. From the east, from the west. Folk Rites of the Mountaineer. Saints on the River. Casting Apple Seeds, which is a way of telling fortunes. They have a few ways. Stolen Flowers and Tools and Supplies. When the Rooster Crows, Appalachian Candle Magic, Doll Babies, and Other Trickery. Pray the Devil Down, Folk Recipes and Remedies. And then let me go back because he writes a little something under each, and I wasn't reading those. So let me go back and read that to you. These roots run deep. The terrain and culture in the Appalachians. Down Devil's Run is stories and superstitions. So interesting, this book. Barefoot Wandering is connecting with the land. Soup and Beans is ancestor veneration. From the east, from the west, living by signs and omens. Such a good book. Folk Rites in the Mountain of the Mountaineer. Techniques and Methods of the Power Doctor is what they called their witches, I guess. Saints on the River, Spirits of Southern Appalachia. Casting Apple Seeds is, again, okay, this part I did do. Spells and fortune telling. Tools and Supplies. Anyway, highly recommend it. Really good book. Get a hold of it. It's worth getting a hold of. Now, I need to tell you, I don't get sponsored by anybody. I'm not big enough for that. So I'm not here pushing something because I got paid to do it. I'm pushing these books because they are that good. I got another book that is a cursing book. It's a good book. It's called, let me get it, Working Conjure, a Guide to Hoodoo Folk Magic. Oh, this is not the cursing book. This is just Working Conjure, a Guide to Hoodoo Folk Magic. Now, I haven't finished it, as you can see, but it's a really good book as well. Worth getting. Talks about a lot of recipes, gives you lots of information, and I marked a recipe, as a matter of fact. I can read the contents of this one to you right quick. What is conjure or hoodoo? Principles of conjure. The foundation laid before us, the ancestors. They're very big on the ancestors. The power of the root, the power of the dirt, balance in working conjure, the right and left hand of conjure, the spirit of the place, conjure in the graveyard, workings for both hands, meaning left and right, meaning positive, negative, for lack of any other way to explain it. But good books, guys. Working Conjure is written by Hoodoo Sen Moise. Hoodoo Sen Moise, if you're interested. So those are the books I wanted to share. I highly recommend them. There is a curse book I got. I don't have it sitting right here, so I can't give you any info about it right now. I mean, I can. It's a good book, but I probably won't. I'll give you the title at some point. You can look it up. But anyway, great books. I really hope you get a hold of them. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.